your horses. Oh, yes, I know you're ready to go, but I gotta get this going. Yeah, I gotta get this going. I am not ready for this. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. I'm trying to get going. I accidentally hit the live button earlier. I gotta put my watch on too. I am not ready for this. Because little butthead here jumped up right when I was trying to edit the name. And she jumped up and my finger hit the live button instead. And I was not ready to go live yet. But it's okay. I'm gonna try and get this going. Volume, there we go. Now we can get going. Well, almost. Oh, she's like, you're not leaving without me, are you? No. Have I ever left without you? Have I ever left without you? I don't think so. Let's take this just in case. Okay, I guess we're ready now. Although my chat has not. What are you doing? Her new thing is to like try and jump up and frickin' do whatever, and I don't know why. She just needs to frickin' stop. I need to make sure chat is working. Because it didn't pop up like it's supposed to. Okay, so that popped up. I just didn't get my stream alerts message. I don't know what is going on. There's an ad starting soon. I don't know why. I don't have anybody on. freaking like all her training from when she was younger, she has just pretty much essentially just reverted back. Like she actually, I looked at IG reels. Like I had her like 3 days doing leash training with her. And she walked way better on a leash back then. Now, like you put a leash on her and she instantly attacks it. And it's like, we trained you to not do that. Like, what is your deal? And then she has this new jumping thing where she's like jumping up on everything. People, counters, it don't matter. Okay, hold on. Yes, will you stop jumping up? Like she's full on. I'm not like talking about just like picking her feet up at somebody. She is like full on, like 4 feet off the ground by like 2 feet in the air, jumping up. I mean, like I don't know what her deal is. Oh, she's making the poop face. Hopefully, I have a pair of sunglasses because it's kind of bright out. Get over here. Keep going. Get back over here. Really? You got this right here. You're trying to pee on the camera. Gosh dang you. Why are you being ridiculous this morning? Okay, come here. Yeah, you just peed right there. You tried to pee on the camera, you weirdo. It's like she has all this area that she can pee in the dirt or on a bush or whatever she likes to do here. And what does she do? She chooses to pee uphill on the pavement so it would run down onto the camera. Come on. And I love how it's like, as soon as I set the camera down to go and clean up her poop, all of a sudden there's like 3 cars driving by. And it's not even like it's not like it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:38. Come on. Oh, she's a weirdo. Just a weirdo. Come on, over here. You can wait a second. Yes. You really need to learn to be patient. Learn patience. Gosh dang, I'm going to be live for 20 minutes before I even get to the trailhead with everything this morning. What is going on with my gimbal? Like, I'm not even pointing that direction. Not even doing anything. And it's like, let's pan to the right. Okay. Oh, No, not kisses. Move. Can't get the key in. You're in the way. Yeah, you're in the way. Okay, we're going to turn the gimbal off for a second. We're going to put this right there. Have a face. Radio down because I don't want to get DMCA strikes on my YouTube. What are you doing, you weirdo? Why are you leaning into me like this? Oh, you want to be on camera. You want to be the star. Is that what it is? She wants to be the star. Well, I hate to tell you this there, Nari, but you are the star. There ain't no, I can't do anything. There ain't no, what is my watch doing now? I have no idea. What is my watch doing? I don't even know what freaking mode it was on. Holy cow, buddy, slow your ass down. Somebody's in a hurry. Came just flying around the freaking, like made a right-hand turn off of the street here onto this street. He was doing like 50 miles an hour. Like, he didn't even have a vehicle. It's like a sports car or anything. Now he turned. Will you stop? Gosh dang you. And then he turned left up here like, I don't even think he stopped really. He pulled out in front of like 20 people. You must be late. What is this guy doing? Because now he just got up here and he freaking floored it to the next right. Turn it right. There's no businesses up here. There's nothing there. Like, where's that guy going? Why is he in such a hurry? Where is he going to? What's this guy doing? I'll go. I don't care. I'm not in a hurry, but whatever. Why is there so much traffic this time of day? I guess everybody's probably showing up early for their 9 o'clock work. Trying to lick everything. It's not like I just touched food and I have tasty hands, anything like that. Why don't you just let me drive? Yeah, just let me drive. Don't lick my hands. About 23 miles an hour and it feels like I'm doing 50. I would guess I can't see the parking lot yet, but I would guess that there's not very many people up here on a Monday morning. that's it. But you never know. They're with all the different, like last time we were up here, I mentioned how you can, like the top, if you drive around the backside, you can actually get almost to the top, and it's like half a mile walk with minimal vert in order to get to the top. Yes, I do have sunglasses. I just couldn't reach them because somebody was on my lap. Hey, will you quit? I'm just gonna change now. There we go. Ooh, that wind is cold. There was no wind in downtown. Oh, sure, somebody of course is gonna show up right now. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys down right here. So much glare. Is that better? Nope. Not better. Why is this guy coming my direction? Go up the fucking main trail. That's why I went this way. I'm trying to get away from this guy, and for whatever reason, he's following me. Okay, come on, we gotta run. This is not the main trail. I went this way because nobody goes this way. So why is the guy that just randomly shows up going this way? It's like the same thing with, that's why I stopped going to Mount Helena, because all the just obscure trails that nobody took, which is why I was taking them, all of a sudden everybody was taking them. And that's to include the last time we were up there and freaking Nari got attacked by another dog. I'm not warmed up to be running yet. I'm gonna try and push myself a little bit, but I'm sure we want to go up this way. Just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. wow, that wind is cold. Holy cow. Freaking. There was zero wind in downtown. I dressed down because the temperature said it was 42, which is what it is. So I was like, ah, nice. I can wear shorts. I can just wear one shirt and my light jacket. Gosh dang. Freaking wind is chilly. I got goosebumps on my legs. My ears are cold. I just put my gloves on because my hands are freezing. Harry, your hands are freezing. Okay, I'll start pushing it a little bit now. This is very runnable. I mean, it's most of the trails up here aren't more than 20%. I'd say most of them are probably around that 12, 14, somewhere around there. Whew. But when you're not warmed up, it's a little rough. Starting off on a 14% trail. Whew. Oh man. I haven't decided when we're gonna take off. No earlier than Wednesday. It would be like early Wednesday. So I wouldn't get a run in. Most likely. I mean, I could, because I'd want to make it down into Arizona all the way if we can, and stay if the North Kaibab Plateau is moderately snow-free, stay up there for a few days, like up to a week, until we push on down to Black Canyon. But either way, I mean, we'd stay one night there or down on the, below the rim. And if it's too snowy up there, then we might go down to Tucson and spend a week down there, which in one way would be really cool. Let's just push it a little bit more again. My heart rate's come back down a little bit. Wait, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, even 1 week ago, I wouldn't be able to do any uphill running. So my body's actually responding pretty good to be able to run uphill again. Anyways, where I like to go down there by Tucson, it was me and Nessa's favorite place. She loved it there. So it'll be kind of cool to, it'd be her first time, Nari's first time being there. But then also, I've only been there once since Nessa passed away. So it would be a little bit kind of tough too. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the ass because she'll have to be on a leash pretty much the whole time while we're out and about, which will be good training for her since she's reverted back to being freaking 6 weeks old again on a leash. It'd also be kind of a pain in the ass because she will be needing constant attention. Cheater face. She just cut the corner. This is so windy. It was not supposed to be windy today. At least when I checked. It's not supposed to be windy today. Oh man. Oh, I can't wait till I get my fitness back and I can run this whole thing again. Because right now, it ain't it. Oh, man. For those of you that were tuning into my chat last night, or into my stream last night after the gym when we just drove straight up into that new area, I didn't even get to see if I was going to be able to live stream there because for whatever reason, literally when we were pulling into the trailhead parking lot, my phone decided to stop working because it was too hot. I don't have any clue as to why it was so hot. It was not warm out. Yes, the sun was shining on it, but it wasn't that hot. Like, the sun wasn't that warm at 6 o'clock last night. And I've been in with this exact same phone. I've been streaming in Arizona when it was 95 out in full sun, and I didn't have any issues with it overheating. For whatever reason, it started to overheat, so it powered everything down. Push it again. What is up with this wind? There is no way. This had to have just started as we're driving over here. As hard as this wind is blowing, there's no way that it wouldn't have been blowing in downtown. Running a 9:10 mile. No wonder I'm so out of breath. 9:10 mile uphill. Whew. Now granted, usually my average if I'm running up this is about 8:45 anyways, when I'm in good shape. But
is to lose the 15 pounds I gained in the off season. Which I'd be okay with if it was muscle. You know, I gained belly fat. I was looking at some of my videos because I'm trying to get the video editing for the rest of my trip in Europe, all the runs I did. And man, I was looking good, feeling good. That's what happens when you're still running. You just get done running a 107-mile race with whatever it was, 30-some thousand feet of vert, and then traveling to all different countries. I don't know, what I hit like 15 different countries in that 2-month span, and I was not going to like the big, I mean, I went to a few like big touristy cities, but definitely wasn't tourist season. I was late for that, and I wasn't staying in like the touristy areas, so I couldn't speak the language. In a lot of the areas, nobody spoke English. So like finding things to eat, I never went out to like an actual sit-down restaurant. Most of the time it was like street vendor food or grocery store food. And so I even dropped more weight after UTMB. I was actually back down to my normal weight, and no, we're not going that way. Mary, we're not going that way, we're going this way. She always wants to go that way, but I'd be willing to go that way, but I lose signal because it goes around into the backside bowl. Yeah, like, second thing is I didn't have a belt, so I had to wear basically my running clothes everywhere, because the one pair of pants I had they fit me before I left for Europe, and so they fell down off my butt after UTMB. I'm not gonna lie, like, I have my reservations about UTMB now, just because of a lot of things that has happened. But like, I love Chamonix. Like, the only reason why I would go back to Chamonix to run, or even in that area, not necessarily Chamonix, but even over on the Italian side, like the Dolomites area, or over on the Swiss side, like, that whole area is just, for a trail runner, is a freaking dream. But The only reason why I'd ever get back there is for UTMB. So it's like only reason why I would ever do a UTMB race again. Now, I am saying that, thinking about doing the Kodiak 50K again this year. Not because it's a UTMB race, but just because it was a fun race. I had a lot of fun. And it would be really cool to be able to go back there, and because I'll be in the towards the end, actually, about what, 6 weeks out from, you're peeing right in the middle of the trail, you weirdo. 6 weeks out roughly from UTCT, I think. So my fitness will be there, and I would love to be able to set a new 50K PR, because right now my 50K PR is 4 hours and 38 minutes, and that's a course that I think I could beat that if I was properly trained. We're gonna go this way. Yeah. I might have to. Maybe tomorrow morning. I might not stream in the morning and see how she's doing. I might take her back and do the big loop here. If I just do the big loop, it'll be within her distance. Her distance PR is 5.6 miles. Definitely don't want to push her more than 6 yet, till she's fully grown. Although the vet did tell me, just let her dictate. Like, don't push her to run, just let her choose what she wants to do. Which is why I've been sticking to a lot of these smaller routes, because like right now, if she was to get tired, even though we've gone almost 1.5 miles, I could cut it down to where, I mean, we could be back in probably half a mile. Now that I warmed up, I'm actually doing pretty good. Of course, it helps that we're not getting freaking full blasted by 30-mile-an-hour winds. This is the steepest part, or steepest section on this trail, so it's hard to run up in my current level of fitness. Oh man. Let's plug my battery in, because for some reason I've blown through 75% of my battery in 40 minutes. I remember I used to, I mean, my phone's about 2 years older now, but I used to be able to freaking go almost 2 hours. Oh, I wasn't multi-streaming then. It was just Twitch. And I think multi-streaming takes more power. Oh. Nice, easy, quick, short steps. That's what you gotta do when running uphill. Oh man. Little steep section right here. Once I get to the top of this though, we're almost to the top. I think we'll go, since we got time today, because I'm not doing any training, I think we'll go to the true summit, and then we'll jump down to the summit proper, which is lower, and then we'll do the loop trail, the Ascension loop, to come around the front edge, and we'll actually come in down here where that intersection was. And then continue our way down. Oh, we're running again. She's leaving me in the dust too. She did not want to get up this morning. I'm getting ready for bed. She was just totally just freaking being all cutesy and snuggly and whatever, just so I wouldn't get up. Which granted, up until a week ago, we were not getting out the door, waking up really until, getting out of bed, I should say, until 9. Because it was still dark out until like 7:45. But now, we're getting up at 6:15-ish, somewhere around there, whenever I wake up, which is normally when I wake up. Oh man, my signal is dropping. That wind is giving me an earache. Okay, we're gonna go up to True Summit. Whoo! We are. Come on, you slowpoke. I'm trying. This is steep. And we're gone again. And we're back. Like the tops of the tallest are only like 9,400, I think. They're not super tall, although that's just as tall as, like, say, Mount Wrightson and or Mount Clement and Tucson. Oh, we've almost made it to the true summit. It's super steep and my glutes are freaking barking at me right now. It's gonna get really, really windy, even more than it is right now. Okay, we'll go over to the true summit and then we'll bring the ridge line for this top little part. I'm starting to get an earache in both ears from the cold wind. Oh, there's somebody running over there, going down entertainment. So there's a parking area right there. And that's what I was talking about. You have, like, if you may just drive over to there, you only have maybe 70 feet of vert to go in half a mile to get to the top. She's already hanging out at the summit, wondering what's taking me so long. Okay. It says transmission unstable, even though I'm looking at 4 or 5 cell towers overlooking the city. Makes 0 sense. Like, in this whole area, there's only 1 cell tower that I can't see. What the hell? About it, just standing here. Don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. I doubt you can. Probably has a little screen with the dude on it smacking his head. Down on the other side of the mountain over here where I only have 1 cell tower and I had signal. Now I'm at the top. There's not even any trees or anything blocking me. I can see 4 different freaking cell towers that are my cell towers and I get no signal. Oh, now I got signal. Look at that. Makes 0 sense. Holy cow. Now I have it back again. I'm on the back side of the ridge line with no cell towers in view. And I'm running 3,600 kps. I go to 4 different cell towers for my service provider. And I lose signal. A ridge, you're on the back side of a ridge, somehow I have signal, but if I'm looking at all overlooking the city on a summit, non-impeded view summit, 4 different freaking cell towers, and I have 0 signal. Okay. Well, now we've made it to Summit proper. No idea if you guys can hear me or not since I have zero signal for some reason. Well, for some reason I started getting signal again. If I was standing right there where I have a better view of all the cell towers, I get zero signal. If I'm over here 20 feet to the right, where everything is blocked by trees now, I have signal. I do not get the way the signal works up here. I do not get it at all. And hopefully I don't lose signal as I tell this story, which I shouldn't. And there it goes. I have unimpeded line of sight of, from here, 2 towers. Like, why do I keep losing signal? Don't make sense. But anyways, last year, I was running on the streets, and it is pretty much, the whole town is 5G coverage. It's not even 4G LTE, it's like freaking 5G. And we were running, and all of a sudden I just dropped the stream. Couldn't get any, even though it said I had 4 bars of 5 the server to stream. Again. Okay, it looks like I'm back again. It's gonna take me half an hour to tell a 3-minute long story because I keep losing signal. And I should say, when I say losing signal, I'm not really losing signal. Just for whatever reason, it decides it can't push data. Because I just looked as we were coming down that ridge, mid-story, when I lost signal, and I had 4 bars of freaking 4G LTE. So it wasn't because I didn't have signal. Like I said, even at the summit up there, I looked, I had 5G at the top, yet I couldn't push data for some reason. Where'd my dog go? Oh, she's way up there. What's that dog doing? So that kind of goes in line with the story I was talking about, where I was doing a stream running along the streets, and I got to Rodney running east for whatever reason this one day. Like I said, it's like 5G all over town. Like good solid strength 5G. What's that dog doing? She don't have a care in the world about me being way back here. Anyways, it was like I crossed the street and I lost signal. Like, even though I still had like 4 bars of 5G, dropped the stream for whatever reason, wasn't able to push or receive data. And then I went about 4 blocks further and all of a sudden it picked back up again. And then coming back, because it was like kind of a lollipop route we did, I hit that same area and lost the stream again. So it makes 0 sense how all that works. And we ran into that in DC as well. We used to joke, me and Maud used to joke about how there's probably jammers. I can't see how anybody would be jamming here, but in DC it would make sense how people, they would jam certain things, especially if you were live streaming. But it was like the random places though, like a section really close to the 14th Street Bridge. Like, didn't make any sense. Like, yeah, the Pentagon is pretty close to there, but if I was next to the Pentagon, I had no issues. Like on the freaking trail that gets really close to the Pentagon there, that goes along the Potomac River, no issues. But for some reason, on the bridge, you'd have issues. Like, made no sense. Or there was one place in Crystal City that was really close to my house. One building you'd go by, and they must have had like some sort of jammer because I would lose everything. It was so nuts. Anyway, and then I get like half a block away and everything come back up again. And that was an every time occurrence going by that building. There was one day last year I was streaming here at this park, and I think one of their cell towers went down because I completely lost like service. And I was only getting like 1 bar of 4G in a place where when we get down that low, I have 5G normally. Now we're gonna take the long way down. She was like, are we going that way? No, we're taking the long way. Because she was a frickin' psycho last night. Because I was in class all day, spent more time sleeping. We're not going back up. We're going down. You just wanted to go down back there. Now you want to go back up? You were such a weirdo. But she slept more. Like, she didn't get her morning run. So I guess she didn't really necessarily sleep more throughout the day. But she didn't get anything to keep her tired, or to get her tired to sleep during the day. And then we did our little, like, it ended up being about 3.5 miles last night. And she was just a psycho for like 4 hours after that. I don't know what her deal was. Like, just full on psycho. And then I finally got mad at her, and she could tell I was mad at her. Like, And she finally settled down. Like, oh, Dad's mad. It's like, I've been yelling at you for freaking an hour and a half now to settle down. And now you finally figure out I'm mad at you. Even then, it was like, you could tell she was trying to settle down and go to bed. But she still had some psycho synapses things, electrical signals firing in her brain. Hey, you almost took that corner too fast. I saw it. She almost went skirt, skirt around the corner. Oh, I can feel last night's leg session more going down the hill than coming up, which I guess would make sense because we did push ourselves going up. So I did tire my legs out a little bit there, but man, I could really feel it in this downhill. I think I'm actually running down slower than I was up. Yeah, we're supposedly doing a 11.5 minute mile. I don't think that's actually true. I think my GPS signal is just not working so good because it feels like I'm doing probably a 10-minute mile. I really wish I was going to be here for two of the trail races I really like to do in this local area. One of them was actually this last weekend on Saturday, but I was in class, so I couldn't go to that. And then that first weekend in May, it's either the first weekend in May or the second weekend in May, where I will be in Arizona. There's no way, because that first weekend in May, there's no way I'd be able to run it and then get down there in time. I guess technically I could. I'm pretty sure it's the same weekend though as Cocodona. And so there's no way I can do it, but man, I wish I could. It's a fun race. On a lot of these trails that we've been running here the last few weeks. In fact, to start, you come from right here, and then you run up the way we just came down to both summits. The exact same way we came down. Like you hop on the loop trail and go all the way up the ridge that we came down to the top, and then you just head all on up to the summit, the true summit, and then you take that down all the way down to the backside, which is the loop I usually come up when I'm doing my longer runs. But you take it all the way down to David's Gulch, and then you jump across the road, go up onto Rodney Ridge, and you do what me and her did, exact actual route me and her did, or half the route I should say, that me and her did the other night. And then you drop down the other side of that, across the road, you jump up on that other ridge over there, and you weave around the trails there, run down the gravel road about half a mile, I want to say, and then you jump up. I don't remember what it's, something horse, no name horse, something, I don't know, trail, all the way up to Helena Ridge trail, and then you take Helena Ridge all the way to the top of Mount Helena, and then you come down Hogback and Prospect Shaft. And it's a 30K. It is a fun race, a fun route. I jumped into it last year for the first year with zero training, and I thought, oh, I'll be able to finish in I was thinking like right around 2 hours. Like, yeah, it would have been right around 2 hours is what I was thinking I'd be able to do it in my current level of fitness I had at that time. And I ended up finishing in like 2 hours and like 40 minutes. But I started having some serious cramping issues. Like just horrible cramping issues. But it wasn't too... I finished in like 60th place or something like that, thinking I'd be... Sorry, slow down. Come on. Hey, you can say hi. That's fine. Okay, Nari, come on. Good girl. Yeah, okay, come on. We're going this way. Yeah, go say hi to that dog or two. Okay. Alright, we're not racing. Yeah, see, that's your fault. Oh, Nari, you're fine. Hey, Nari, slow down. We're not racing, you weirdo. Nari, hey, slow down. Yeah. You just let yourself get barrel rolled. Nari, come here. Nari, stop. Why are you... You are such an instigator. Nari, hey. Slow your butt down. We're not going because tell you slow your butt down. We're not racing, people. No. I don't know where that guy came from. Like, he just came out of nowhere. I'm just trying to do my own thing, so I wasn't gonna try and race him. I easily could. He sped up to try and pass me, which whatever, buddy. I can guarantee I can go down this faster than him, but okay, no, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, we're going back to the van. Although we could just go that way. You wanna go that way? We go that way. We can go that way. Oh, anyways, going back to the race. I ended up finishing like 60th place. It was rough. Like the top of the ridge on the Helena Ridge Trail, that was because it was the climb up that whatever the name of that no name horse or something trail. And that's where I started having my cramping issues. So then when we got to the top of the Helena Ridge, which is really rolly, there's a few like really steep short climbs and some really steep descents. short descents. But for the most part, it's rolly, and you could just, I mean, you can easily do, 7.5, 8 minute miles on there. If you're, like, if that's equal to like an easy road pace for you, like whatever your easy road pace is, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's what you can do there. It's not super technical. There's some rocky parts, but it's not super technical or anything. For about what would that be? About 2.5 miles? But I was barely able to maintain 10.5 minute miles because my calf muscles were just cramping on me. And then I was like, okay, no problem. I've been doing got to the summit. Going uphill, I was fine. I felt fine. It was flat and downhill that my calf muscles would just instantly cramp. So I got to the summit and I'm like, okay, I know this trail really well. I could just bomb it down here. As soon as I took down, just start bombing, both calf muscles just seized up on me. And it was everything I could do to, I think I averaged like a 13-minute mile going all the way down that hill. Which, at that time, I was the local legend on that segment even. I did it so much that yeah, it's just crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, Nari, come on. I know you're so excited to see other people, but come on. Nari, come on. She's in the psycho mood for some reason. She's seeing the people. Yeah. You're cheating. You gotta do this. It was that guy that tried to race us, I think. I didn't really pay attention, but I think it was. I think tonight we might go into the backcountry just to scope it out. Slow down. You have no reason to run out in the parking lot. I'm just saying. Yeah. Cheater face. So you're cheating. Out here cheating. Big old cheater face. Yeah, you're a big old cheater face, you. Come on, sorry, come on. Big old cheater face. Larry, come here. Larry. There we go. Of course, everybody with a dog all of a sudden decided to show up at the trailhead together. Like that guy, I don't know why it took him so long. That was the guy that was racing us. And the reason why I took my time was so that he could get ahead of us. There's some other guy. I think it's the same guy we had when we first got here. With his dog. Okay, we're gonna put this back in here. And man, her freaking claws are freaking sharp from running on the rocks and everything. It's just freaking ridiculous. I'm talking about you. Just looking at me like, are you talking about me? Yes, I'm talking about you. Yeah, see, we're talking about you. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. I will maybe see you guys tonight. Depends on where we go and run, but I think we're gonna try and hit way up there just to check it out, check out the area and see. Because I might stick around for a couple extra days just to be able to go up there. But that's gonna be it for this morning's run. For those of you on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button. Those of you on Twitch, if you haven't already, please hit the follow button. Follow me on my socials. Go to shadrunner.com for any coaching or business inquiries for running media content production. And yeah, that's about it. Bye. Bye, everybody. Love you all, and I'll see you guys next time.